and they're like, hey, we have to, oh, this pretty hot Indian chick wants some jalebi, I'm gonna give the jalebi. Then Jason Derulo goes and he's like, hey, dance, 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 jalebi baby, jalebi baby. Hello and welcome to Chucky's show. Now if anyone asks you what are you listening to or what are you watching, you could just say Chucky's show. You could do it in that tone. Chucky's show. Yeah, this is my second episode, and I'm going to mention the top comment of my previous episode by the end of this episode. So stay tuned, whoever you are, you lucky person. Today you can see that the setup is a bit different than the previous episode. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I would suggest that you do it. At least watch for the first 2-3 minutes, on 2x speed, so at least YouTube feels like you're watching my things and you're interested. Just leave a like, just comment something and then come back here. Okay, but if you don't want to do all of that, the setup is a bit different than the first episode. I think my budget has increased a bit. I just realized that this light is not coming to my face, it's going right above my face. But anyway, so my intention with this podcast is to motivate myself to create. I want to have conversations about just generally anything, because conversations about anything eventually with me leads to some points about how we could inculcate certain values or add certain rules and apply it to ourselves and improve, because I'm on this journey of figuring out how to figuring out how to figure out life. Okay, that was a sign for me that I need to be a bit more precise when I talk. Anyway, today I want to talk about Jalebi Baby. Yeah, Jalebi Baby. Hey, what do you want to have for dessert? Jalebi Baby. Yeah, this song blew up out of nowhere, and I had no idea about this song till yesterday, and the date is it is 16th or 17th. I'm shooting this on Saturday 17th. On 16th. The only reason I knew about the song, TikTok isn't big in India because TikTok is banned. And apparently this song was a big deal on TikTok. And from TikTok, there's this artist that probably everyone in the world knows. His name is Jason Derulo. Since I can't auto-tune, I'll do an air sound. So anyway, I'll get to that story later on. I heard about this song because it just popped up on my feed, and I saw Jason Derulo, and I saw this guy Tesher, and I heard the name Jalebi Baby, and the first thing in my head was, what is Jason doing with jalebis? Like, jalebi is such an Indian thing, obviously it is famous in South Asia overall, but like for me, at least from my point of view, it is such an Indian thing that seeing anyone from the West associated with it is a bit weird. It reminds me of that song, I need somebody to lean on so where they were showing like the Indian culture in their music video. But this is more Indian, right? Because the name is Jalebi Baby, and then you have Jason Derulo's face in it. So I wanted to talk about the song and the music video. I'm not going to watch it and do it like how most React channels do, because I don't know if it's the whole copyright thing. I have no idea about that. So I will just give my review like this, because I've seen the video plenty times. I've heard the song a lot of times. I've danced on it as well. And I feel this is going to be the song that at least Indian weddings for the next 2 years are sorted when it comes to music because of this song. This song will be played so many times at Indian weddings that people will eventually get fed up of it. But still, when the song comes on, they'll be like, hey! come on baby, come on, let's closer, closer, baby, baby. You know, I don't know the lyrics that well. I've not heard it so many times to learn the lyrics. So yeah, so about the video was pretty cool. I usually am not a fan of songs that everybody likes because I'm one of those. Uh, I'm an opinion. Everyone has one, you know. So I usually am not a fan of mainstream songs. I like listening to them, but yeah, when everyone does it, especially when everyone is dancing on that song, then suddenly for me it's like, no, no, I don't want that. I'm too good for this music. I don't want to listen to these songs and this music. It's so beneath me. You know, I don't say that out loud. I think that's the emotion sometimes, and it's not a good emotion. I've been working on that. I've been working to have more love in my heart for everything I don't like as well. So yeah, so I heard this song and I was dancing. And when I was listening to the song, I was dancing, and I was watching the video, and I'm telling you, I became emotional. I almost cried, especially at the moment where Zomato came up. You know, like seeing Zomato, like, you know, plugging themselves in that music video was such a proud feeling for me. Zomato is Indian. It's come from here. And it's not only with Zomato, I think with any Hollywood show nowadays, because, you know, of globalization and Netflix and Amazon and all of these platforms all creating shows for each other country, different target audiences, and there is a show for everyone and all of that. Whenever I see any Indian reference in anything Hollywood, even I suddenly feel like a proud parent whose son or daughter are, you know, graduating. Like, oh, that's my. Okay, I don't know if this is going to go on Spotify or anything as of now, but what I just did was I was acting in front of the mic as if that's, you know, my kid. So yeah, when I saw Zomato, I was extremely proud. In fact, this is the only time where I don't have an issue with someone being a sellout. You know, actually, I don't have an issue with anyone being a sellout, but like, you know, sometimes people overdo it. I don't know if anyone has seen few old Bollywood movies where they would shamelessly plug certain drinks, and it was like it was a proper ad. Like they would talk about that product within the movie. It was like scripted for like 20 seconds. So those are the times when I'm like, no man, do it subtly at least. So I liked when Zomato plugged themselves. I'm like, yeah. Okay, sorry for the abrupt cut. There was someone at my door, and I realized, like, the last time I shot the podcast was around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 10:40 right now, and there is just so much noise around me. There's just like a lot of. It's just difficult to do this in a peaceful. If you don't have a peaceful environment. But anyway, I'm going to carry on. So where was I? I was like, yeah, just overall, I feel really happy whenever I see anything Indian, anything resembling Indian culture, anything even remotely resembling Indian, even if it's not Indian, in any content that comes from the West, from anywhere, from Europe or anywhere else. I just feel really happy. As I told you, I feel like a proud parent. Apart from Zomato's plugin, I really liked Jason Derulo doing his bhangra. Not his bhangra, just Jason Derulo doing bhangra. I'm still a bit distracted with all the noises. So yeah, Jason Derulo dancing itself is great. Him doing bhangra is even better, and he's a natural. Oh my god, he did such a great job, man, with it. So yeah, so a lot of colors. There was an entire story of how there's this one girl and these two guys are imagining, these two guys. By these two guys, I mean Jason Derulo and Tesher, the one who originally composed the original song, which went viral on TikTok. And they're like, hey, we have to. Oh, this pretty hot Indian chick wants some jalebi. I'm gonna give the jalebi. Then Jason Derulo goes and he's like, hey, dance, 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 jalebi baby. And then, and then he imagines both of them almost about to kiss. And then he's like, oh shit, I was just dreaming. And then Tesher was like, hey bro, you had your chance in your imagination. Now it's my chance to go in. Then he goes in and then he's like, hey, are you with nice long hair? Hey, are you in a movie or reels or something like that, or those lines. And even he's dancing, and he's also, dancing with the girl and trying to impress her. And amidst all of that imagination, he drops his jalebis that he had made. And then he's like, oh my god. And the girl is ordering, I need two more jalebis from here. And he's like, oh no, 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 what do I do now? Oh wait, Zomato. Zomato app comes out every every Saturday before the pandemic, me at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, oh my god, I'm hungry, Zomato. So yeah, and Zomato comes in, and then they both finally give the jalebis, and turns out they all dance together, nice big jam. Everyone is doing bhangra. Tesher is amazing. I think he's a natural at bhangra. Jason Derulo does bhangra, and everyone does bhangra. Then everyone's like Jalebi Baby. Everyone is dancing like crazy, baby. And eventually the story ends with the girl already has another guy, and then these two guys were like, "Arey, we did so much mehnat to get you these jalebis, baby. But baby is someone else's baby. So maybe next time, call me maybe." So that was the brief of the video, but it was amazing. Like, I really liked it. I don't have anything else to critique about it, to be very honest. I really, probably the guy at the end, they were just making him too stereotypically, it just, the end character just seemed very caricaturish. Like, everyone else seemed cool, just the end guy seemed like, that would probably be my only critique. Like, I know probably why they must have, if they must have, the directors must have thought it'll be so funny if there's, such a hot girl gets a guy that's not that hot, you know. But yeah, but apart from that, you know what, it's all in good fun. I know that it's all funny. So I overall liked it. If I had to give it, the video would be like a 3.5 on 5. That's great. And yeah, the song is amazing. And now, coming back to the story of the song, this is where I can take inspiration. And hopefully, if I take inspiration, and me talking about how I will take inspiration from the story of the song, you can take inspiration. Because as I said in my previous podcast, I want to motivate myself to do a lot of things. And if I can document this journey of doing these things, and if I can motivate myself, and with that I can motivate you, then it's a win-win. So apparently, and I have just seen a few videos, few interviews of Tesher, and read few articles. So he made this song in his bedroom, and it went viral on TikTok. How cool is that? He made a song in the bedroom, it went viral on TikTok. Jason Derulo listens to it. He's like, everyone is making TikToks about this. This is so great. He contacts Tesher. He's like, hey bro, this music is something which is, not in the normal zone of music. I like this. I vibe with it. That's not the exact words he used. I'm just assuming. And he's like, I vibe with it. So can we work on this together? And Tesher was like, I don't know, man. No, I'm just joking. Tesher was like, oh my god, yes, let's do it. And they collaborated and they recorded. I think Jason was in his studio and Tesher was in his bedroom, and they worked on the song, and now the video is out, and it's got like around 10 million views in like 4 days, and yeah. So it is pretty inspiring for someone that just wanted to create something. Now that is where I am taking the inspiration from. He wants to make music. He made music. He composed it and he put it out there, and now people went crazy. TikTok, it's banned in India, but I do see the value that it can provide now, because I think it's becoming a very big deal in America, and even in UK, like everywhere apart from India, which is fine. We have reels. Go reels. And yeah, and it's fascinating, right? And when I see this guy's interview, Tesher's interview, he seems very humble and very sweet. He mentioned something on the lines of, I am pretty humbled. I'm pretty grateful that this has happened to me. and I'm going to ride the wave for as long as I can. That to me sounds like someone who is someone who's aware of, of the situation he is in, and the potential where it could also be taken away from him. And that answer to me was very smart. Like, he is pretty grateful, he's humble, and he seemed also humble. It didn't seem like he's just using these words just because it sounds perfect. It just sounds like the right thing to say. It didn't seem like he wasn't like, very like all like, yeah, I'm pretty, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I I got this opportunity. I don't know why I did that accent. It's anyway. Yeah. So he said he was pretty humble. He was humbled. He was pretty humble. So he said he was humbled, and yeah, man, he was grateful that Jason Derulo gave him the opportunity, and I still can't get over the fact that, like, he this song is so good, and he made it, and he made the song in his bedroom. The story is so fascinating. That's what one of my friends and I keep on talking about, of how you have to keep doing, you have to keep putting yourself out there, and then if something clicks, it's great, but at least the process of doing needs to happen. You have to continuously take action. So if you have any idea or anything as such that you want to create, and you feel and if you're doubting yourself, don't just put yourself out there, just stop. If you have a decent idea, try executing it to the best of your ability. If you cannot, take help. If there is no help, then just execute it, or arrange for resources, or work towards the resources towards executing it. You never know, honestly, when it might click, and when Jason Derulo might contact you and tell, okay, hey, I really like what you're doing, can I collaborate with you? Like, you never know, right? So I think I'm done talking about the song and the video, and I was gonna read out the comment, the best comment, the top most comment of the previous episode. But the problem is, I'm shooting this on the night of the day I uploaded the episode, and I forgot to promote it, in the sense I have not shared it on any of my social media links or anything. Although that would still not make that much of a difference to my views. But there's this one comment by Masuma Mim. She comments, "Love you. Your PTKK episode is the best forever." PTKK stands for Pyar Tune Kya Kiya, and I acted in one of the episodes of that show, and I am super grateful to you, Masuma, that you still you've seen that. I think that episode came out like 4-5 years ago, and you still remember that. I honestly don't know how to react, but thank you so much for commenting and watching the podcast, the first episode, and commenting. Yeah, I think that's it. It's been a good day overall for me as well, and trust me, if you haven't heard the song Jalebi Baby, it will cheer you up, and if you don't like it, it's fine, it's your choice. And yeah, this was Chucky's show. If anyone asks you what were you watching, you could just tell them Chucky's show.